10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. Tonight we've got the NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker Dustin Hopkins goes to go. And they are on Southern California. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think early shot here?
We're good going. This is where you get football because you know me. I want to take that early and loosen things up.
The place they can get himself for the first down.
What a weapon to have when you use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, first and 10.
Dalvin's going to take it away from the action. And running some scares here. He's going to be stopped at his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This will be a good pickup of 9 to the 46. And that looks like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gun.
He's a guy that's so he wants to drop the shoulder, create, or get through to the temper. It's a lot easier to see the field and make the runs we just saw there.
And he will have a Ravens first down. They use the first pass as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd inches.
Two
First downs have them up near midfield now. First and 10. Jackson on the 50 tackles. As he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
What happened to the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any. Just keep your feet moving, get your feet going. And then once you make the read, he was able to make the play. Now an option play, it's going to be good. And he's going to be blocked out inside the 45 at the 43. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll need to going to try to sneak. I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Davis. It's some space here. This was down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get it for first and 10.
taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And if it's going to step that one up in a big way, I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move him to the next level if you don't take care of him first. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing a couple there, so they can get their return on the scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming out. That's success of the rest of this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. Keep moving. It makes it susceptible to catch your passes. Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Couldn't take the shot, didn't get it. Definitely distance here because that just gets maybe aided the pushed it. Instead of like this. Tucker's kick is good. And they're ready to first to please him. So they're able to get that drive with 3 possession ball game. And you don't get that drive with points. Most quarterbacks ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, you really want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. We're going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. They swing that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn up the field. Gain 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think that was going to be much of a game. Seems like it was pretty good defense. And as they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too. Here's Herbert. Complete. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here for 3rd. Out of the gun.
What the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
DC, right? DC.
They'll run with Dobbins. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around and
trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. One more time with Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'd really like to make the short field pay off off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the... Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Dobbins once more, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the results.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 6.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's the option play now to the left. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends him to... NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. First play in the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action now. Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwagu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost them.
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Brady going to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but then winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 35 on second down, Cousins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And in hindsight, probably should have. As he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll begin here with Bernard. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Brady to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Fournette, a first down carry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Two things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. On the move past the 40. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. On 4th down, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost him 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they're going to get the 1st down here as he's up to the 14. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Otten brings it in over the middle. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Normally on 3rd down and short yards, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Finding Otten once more. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. Being chased out left. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 14-0.
Chargers, nothing. Ryan Succop to kick off 14th of day.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness It's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this 2nd half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the 2nd half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 10 yards out. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Brady. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and this is recovered by the Chargers. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. But some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
And finding the tight end Rudolph. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady with a quick throw here to Evans out wide.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Going across the formation. There's Otten with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Out of the pistol. It's Fournette. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the gut, Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So some pressure now on the kicker, Ryan Succop. This to perhaps salt this one away. Succop's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, That's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they will have the
Good game, bro.
Enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a broad matchup on tap
between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. It's caught, Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards puts it on. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Brady now on first down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. And this one too low.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Russell Gage, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Brady will look to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. But first down, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. They'll run with Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll fake the give to Sanders. And now Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Brady's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Didn't learn his lesson the first time, but looks like a second early interception got through to him. Now he understands. Don't force a throw if it's not there. Oftentimes, running is the better play anyway. Case in point, he picks up a first down there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Hey.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's caught at the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. And a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the 49er hands team does its job. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down near
Mr. Lucky Man.
The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
10 more there and another first down. First down, and they go right back to Davis Price. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it.
What?
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there.
I'll take 6.
Understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. Touchdown, 49ers.
Controller's tripping.
George Kittle with a touchdown grab from Trey Lance. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Shit tripping again.
Quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Fast.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Tua going to throw. And it's intercepted.
What a joke.
And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT.
14-17.
Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on the first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, the mindset was simply, well, that's a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at him right now. Instead, they went against him.
One play has him up past the 40 and another 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance.
Yeah. What the?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Davis Price. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They do go for it. Lance, but able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there. Played some good position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right? Field or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, right?
2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Lance. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this 1st half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it. You got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball's snapped at the 15-yard line.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
What the?
Nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, 1 play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And makes it across the 20 as his
No,
guys
play,
will
huh?
set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Tua. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake. is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And again, it's Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
The fuck?
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Fuck.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. start on the ground here with Bernard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Taven Bryan with a nice play defensively.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He stiff arms him. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd and 8 coming up. Again, it's Fournette.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
What the
f? Big loss here as he's taken down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Browns. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, 27 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Control is tripping.
New York now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Brady now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
What?
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant.
Man, my controller's tripping.
There he goes, left side.
Bullshit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders.
Bullshit, bro. He's open.
Touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender is great.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but...
Oh, my controller is fucking tripping.
The third time. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
What the fuck, dude?
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six,
why does it keep going to the left?
4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that are watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as his
Stupid
drive will
controller.
start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you for this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Bucs
Lucky my controller was tripping, bro.
It's a first down.
Bullshit. Stupid controller, bro.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be brought down at the 27. To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising and extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Brady now to throw. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Steps away to his left.
What the?
4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I threw that away. What the fuck?
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now for a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They run it again with Chubb to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3.
It's fake as fuck.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, the bullshit area.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Brady. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Again, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Chubb will get the call running left. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
He's tough too.
A give running right is Chubb. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Running for it, here's Chubb. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Brady now on 1st down. He completes it to Evans. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Now Brady. Touchdown! Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are finally on the board in the 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No.
Oh my gosh, you really fell on the fucking floor.
It's been a struggle.
Wow, well, he's open.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
I never seen nothing like that. These motherfuckers fell on the floor. That's fake as fuck.
All the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as
Yeah, some
Henry
glitches.
fires in a big way. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They go with Chubb on second down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on third down, Watson.
What the fuck?
And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, forcing its muscle by forcing a loss. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Fake as fuck.
A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Watson. This is the tight end to Njoku.
What the fuck is that?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's cheating.
They'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try again with Chubb. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is where the middle part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him just short of the yellow line. So Cleveland able to come away with...
Fuck. I can do this.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and themselves. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kenyon Barner to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. To the air right away is Brady. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
I I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
To throw, it's Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
From the 41, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11 now. Brady going to throw. Shoves him away. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has to feel like a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. This one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done.
This nigga's open.
Make him think as he's running downfield and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fournette, a first down carry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. And it's caught. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's not cool about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
What the fuck? I'm right there.
Buccaneer touchdown. Julio Jones from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Bullshit.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Fucking just lob it. What the fuck?
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady with a pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
Oh my god.
It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Stupid ass throw.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Fournette running right. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Stiff-armed him. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Bro, how come nobody strips?
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is
Yeah,
not
breaks every
becoming a
tackle.
volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block.
And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
That was actually retarded.
Mike Evans from 13 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Succop.
Oh, bro.
The score 14-0.
Never gonna throw this shit.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes this to Russell Gage. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Completes it again to Gage. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What the
For Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
This controller's fucking tripping.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house.
Fuck, oh.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out.
Stupid-ass controller.
Hit the locker rooms for intermission.
It's even
Fucking
tougher
tripping.
picking up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
Takes it at the 7. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
he's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
What the?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
She's annoying.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So,
And then he catches that shit. What the fuck?
and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now,
What's my shot retarded for?
with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Retarded.
Jacob's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Taking in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On first down, Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm done after this.
He's the one that got home and takes him down
focus.
for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Brady. Over the middle to Evans. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I'm going to carry one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Rudolph.
What the fuck? I jumped over him.
This is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. On play action, now Brady. And he's got this complete down the field to Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the into the red zone. It's Brady. This is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
What the fuck is...
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
What fucking hurled?
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brady. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now Brady. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's going to have to hook up to Gage. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans from 17 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Brady's going to look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll work this down inside the 30. Brady now on 1st down.
Pick.
Behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Oh my gosh, take that off, 35.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
In order to plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
What the fuck was that?
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he is going to lose yardage here. We have played 3 quarters. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. On the screen, Bernard. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the 1st down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Bernard. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a 1st down.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.